Hello everyone, Josh here with Enemy Impact, bringing you some more Duel, and today we're going to be showing you some cyber style tilt. Tilt that you've never experienced before in your entire life. I'm just kidding, we always got tilt here on the channel. You know, either it be a rant video or a stall deck, who knows? We're always about the tilt on this channel. So if you guys enjoy this new tilt that I've created with cyber style, is Cyber Dragon good without Cyber Dragon? Is that even a thing? Stay tuned and you'll find out. We're going to dissect this deck real quick, talk about it a little bit, talk about some of the things that maybe you can replace or change up to fit, better fit your needs and your style of gameplay. So, we have 3 of a kind. This is the heart and soul of the deck. This is basically what is going to tilt your opponent into oblivion. So what does 3 of a kind do? 3 of a kind is a regular trap card. If you control 3 or more monsters with the same name except tokens, target 3 cards your opponent controls, destroy those targets. That is clutch because, as you guys know, Cyber Style allows you to summon as many proto Cyber Dragons as you possibly can, depending on how many life points you have, 1,000 each below 4,000. So if you have 3,000, you can only summon 1. If you have 2,000, you can summon 2. And if you only have 1,000 life points, you can summon a full stack, all 3 on the field. And what does Proto Cyber Dragon do? Well, we're running 3 of those additionally in our deck as well, instead of just using them in a skill, because this card's name becomes Cyber Dragon while it is on the field. So what does that mean? That means if your life points dip down to 2,000 by keeping a mirror wall, which you can see we're running in the deck, you can then summon 2, and then you already have 1 in your hand, and boom, now you got your 3. Now you can pop off your 3 of a kind. We're also running Cosmic Cyclone to get rid of those cheesy treasure trap hole plays, even get rid of maybe some Amazonas, Onslaught Tilt, whatever it may be, maybe even some Canadians, whatever you may have, because our monsters do have to be face up to activate 3 of a kind. So we want to get rid of as much back row as we possibly can, which brings us to why we're also running the new SR card that we get with the new Zane event called Evolution Burst. Also, by the way, Cosmic Cyclone also minuses you by 1,000, so that instantly gets your skill off as well if you want to bring out 1 quickly. But anyways, so we're bringing Evolution Burst as well. If you control a Cyber Dragon, target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Cyber Dragons cannot attack the turn you activate this card. So they cannot attack, but it does allow you to destroy some back row and get rid of some other cards, maybe even some monsters that may be too strong for you, maybe monsters that can still get over you even with Mirror Wall on the field. Stuff like that, kind of just get rid of it. It could even maybe ward off a Wiz, for example, by making them have to waste a Fur from their hands to negate that. Allowing you to then open them up with that can of whoop-ass, aka 3 of a kind, and unleash the fury of the Cyber Dragon, even though Cyber Dragon's not in the game. The other card we're running is Cyber Dragon Dry. Cyber Dragon Dry is a 4-star light level up reward card that you can get all 3 of by taking, I believe, Zane to level 40. I believe you get all 3. Very cool card. You can make him become a level 5, but you don't want to use that effect. You actually do not want to use that effect at all, because this is not a beatdown variant. I may make a beatdown variant with him in the future, but him becoming an instant level 5, you don't want to do that. Do not activate his effect when you summon him. When he is on the field or in the graveyard, his name becomes Cyber Dragon. So again, this goes with the whole flow, the whole synchronicity of the deck, of it being Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dragon. All these Cyber Dragons, yet the real Cyber Dragon, please stand up. Please. Oh, wait, that's right, Konami. That's right. Anyway, and of course, we are running Photon Booster to get that quick 2,000 attack on all of your Cyber Dragons, because they will all share the same name. They are all also level 4 monsters or lower, and they are also all light monsters. So that is just more synergy to the deck. Now, some of the things you can change. You could actually take out the Mirror Walls or even the Cosmic Cyclones and run Solemn Scolding. A lot of people have mentioned running Solemn Scolding. Why do I not choose to use it? Well, honestly, I think Cosmic Cyclones and the Mirror Walls are a little bit better, more efficient, and they're not bricks. If you do not start with Solemn Scolding early, and if you do not go first turn, literally first turn of the duel, Solemn Scolding could be a brick card, and if you're running 3 of them for consistency, you now are running 3 cards that are dead in your entire deck. While this variation of the deck, it's very unlikely that any of these cards are really going to be dead cards, except for maybe Cosmic Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone could be a dead card, second, third, fourth turn of the duel. if you don't need it, especially if you don't have no back row. But I'd rather run that than deal with Solemn Skull and being completely a dead, wasted card that I can't really do nothing with, especially if my life points dip too low before I even draw into it. So, honestly, I prefer not to run that card, but that is an option if you guys want to try that as well. You can also run some other cards in a game that take away 1,000 life points, 1,500, or 2,000, or whatever you may have you. Whatever you want to work with, whatever you got to work with to kind of make this deck work, to try and get Cyber Style's effect off as best as possible. But like I said, the MVP of this deck, of course, is 3 of a kind. So I hope I went into the analytics of the deck, analysis, and everything like that you guys really need to hear and focus on. And you guys got a pretty good understanding of what's going on here and how the deck operates. So let's go ahead and jump right into the replays. Usually I like to throw some music up and just let you guys watch the replays completely edited, you know, but I want to do this more in real time for you guys because, I don't know, it's just been a while since I've actually done a deck list video where I actually talked all the way through, and maybe some of you just want to hear my sexy voice. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Don't get triggered. Please. Alright, and of course, these are all at King of Games level, so, you know, some weird decks are to be expected, and people are always trying to tilt you at King of Games by still running Fur Hire, and why are they doing that? I don't know, but they still do it at King of Games, guys, so don't think that Fur Hires are out of the meta when you're out of Legend, because that's not true. When you get to King of Games, people are still running that tilt. But anyways, nonetheless, we're going against Aster Phoenix here. We got that dry. I do not like the color format and the font style of the names that pop up across the screen. It's ugly and drives me crazy, but it is what it is. I'd prefer the words would have been like all in white with like black outline. We could see it a little bit better, but no, they had to go like some weird crazy color format with the background not meshing well, so it looks kind of weird. And of course, we're playing a Gladbee's deck. He's going to hit us with that Canadian. That's one of the things that we definitely want to try and get rid of against most of the meta right now. You know, Canadian is a problem, Floodgate's a problem, and of course, finally, Treasure Trap Hole, it being probably our biggest problem. And we just made that dude surrender. He wouldn't know part of this. He's like, bro, Cyber Style is too OP, Cyber Dragon is too OP. Please nerf. I'm just kidding. Please don't nerf this. I mean, this deck isn't that amazing, but it is fun. And this is probably more or less a 50-50 deck. I would say this is kind of like in comparison with most dual standby decks where they're always like 50-50. You know, if you get the right hand, you're going to blow your opponent up and they're going to cry like little babies. Or if you don't get the right hand, you're going to be the one crying like a little baby. So, I mean, it's a 50-50 tilt deck. I mean, that's what you have to expect here. I think this deck might be a little bit more on the 60-40 side, though. It is pretty consistent for the most part. I mean, really, you're going to get monsters out no matter what. As long as you can survive a turn, you're going to get monsters out because the skill allows for it. So, it's good. And all the cards you're running benefit whatever monster you have on the field because you're running all Cyber Dragons completely. And this guy kind of ran into a little bit of a problem, and we just took that problem out with Cyber Style, oh my god, with Cyber Style coming in clutch here. And then we use Photon Booster. We got 2,000 attack with both our monsters. We're going in for game. He knows he has nothing, and he just goes ahead and surrender. So that's 2 surrenders in a row. This one's against Yugimoto. I believe he is running Destiny Draw, I do believe. And of course, Destiny Draw was one of the skills that recently got nerfed. Unfortunately, so did my extra Anno-Jama-Go tilt. That's why we've been doing a lot of Endless Trap Hell tilt decks here on the channel. But I thought I'd change it up and actually play with a new skill. And I've honestly been doing some crazy stuff with Cyber Style. It's a crazy skill. It's crazy some things you can do with it. I don't feel like it's really meta. It could be really deadly with synchros when they come out, depending if synchros are even going to give us anything good when they first drop. I mean, Konami could completely cuck us and give us garbage support when they first drop, but we'll see. We still don't even know what's going on with the new mini box yet. So, I mean, there's still things to be there. There's still mysteries to be explored. But we'll have to see. And this is an Arrow Mage deck, which I've not seen an Arrow Mage deck used against me in quite a while. So I was very happy to see that in PvP, honestly. I'm glad to see that some people are trying to bring that back a little bit. Trying to be a little bit different than just mindless zombies running around with Fur Hire all day. So that's always a pleasant surprise, and I did enjoy that. So he's going to keep boosting his life points up, but the problem is, I know, he's going to get tilted. He's going to feel the tilt. And it's going to happen. It's destiny, right? Look at this. Watch this. Watch the magic, guys. I want you to see this. 3 of a kind. Boom! We going for 1,800. We're going for another 1,800. He's getting a little low on them life points. He's bringing out, yes, he's running the carrot. And then we hit him with another 3 of a kind back to back. We go ahead and use that Cosmic Cyclone. Good thing we did, because he was going to gain life points. And bam, we didn't even give the man a chance to breathe. Like, it's that tilty. Literally, you got full board destruction with this deck. Cosmic Cyclone taking out back row. You've got the new SR spell card with Cyber Dragons blowing up monsters, field spells, or back row. And then you also got 3 of a kind just destroying whatever you want. So, I mean, it's extremely tilty. So, we got 2 more matches left. We got a Zane vs. Zane matchup, which will be the finale. And this one, will, of course, be against Aster Phoenix. I believe this guy was running Destiny Heroes with Destiny Calling, I do believe. So, let's get into it. 4,000 life points versus 4,000. Let's get it on. Aster Phoenix, man, he like low-key should dye his hair. I mean, he looks like an old man. Like, what's he doing with gray hair, bro? Like, who thought up that character design, man? Come on now. All right, there we go. He's going to try and hit me up with that Celestial. And we're like, nah. Now, of course, putting in the grave also kind of helps him, benefits him a little bit. And as you guys know, Destiny Heroes were nerfed slightly by losing at least 1 Celestial. They had to pick and choose between running Celestial, one of those and 1 Econ, or just one or the other. And, of course, they're going to go with the Celestial over Econ in this particular deck because they need that draw power. And then we got that 3 of a kind tilt coming in, boom, blowing up 3 cards. I mean, it's just so disgusting. And he had a mass change in his hand, couldn't do nothing with it. He had to set it. We now know what he has. We blow up the 3 cards on his field, leaving him with 1 card, low life points, and he just says, I'm done, bro. He just quickly disconnects. He's out of here, man. He's like, nah, man, nah. And our grand finale, Zane Truesdale versus Zane Truesdale in an epic clash of cyber style versus cyber style. And look, it's Dexter. And it's not Dexter's Laboratory because, you know, that show was too cool for TV. They had to take it off. I miss that show. You know, DD and all that good stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're from the 90s. You know what's up. You guys remember Johnny Bravo and all that good stuff, man. Oh, the memories, the nostalgia. I need it. I need it because Konami's not giving me the nostalgia anymore. So I need it. Cosmic Cyclone, getting rid of this ninja. See, people are trying to do anything and everything that came with Cyberstyle right now, and I'm actually glad to see a lot of different variations of decks being built using some of these skills that, from the surface, they may not look like the best thing in the world, but people are making some cool stuff out of it, like I did here, like this guy did with ninjas. I mean, it's just a lot of cool stuff being made with this skill. So I mean, that's a plus. I mean, that's something, right, guys? Something to be proud about at the very least. You know, there's not much to be excited about in this game, so any little things we can get, any little wins that we can have, we'll take them, like that win right there. Cyberstyle is just too much with 3 of a kind. It's just so much fun. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video. I want to try and hit a like goal of 50. I'm actually going to start doing like views, like goals on my videos, and see if we can't try and achieve those. So I'm giving you guys the challenge, 50 likes on this video. I also want to get you guys to comment what you guys think about below, what you guys are doing with the Cyberstyle deck as well. Are you guys making some cool concoctions, some crazy decks? I want to see them. I want to hear about them. Tell them to me. Talk about them with other players in the description below where our Discord is. Be sure to join that. And always subscribe if you're new to become an Impact player today. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys all enjoyed as always. Until then, peace.